Hello, 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 hello. Here we are. I'm here to answer a few questions of yours, and we call it Ask the Channel session. So I'm gonna start breathing. Hi, Maria Christina. I'm gonna start breathing because I had a busy day and I kind of rushed to come back and be here with you guys. I'm still dressing up. Hi, yeah, and hi everybody. Let me know. So I received a few questions. Hi, Gia. But I'm here also to answer the question of today. Maria Christina, do you have a specific question? Hi, Rishi, I've seen your question about how to attract your soulmate. So hi, Grazia, and sorry actually that I'm a bit late. I tell you, I was in town and I'm working on developing my product line on Calmar, which is a well-being line where I love to create incredible product for the skin, but also bringing the scents. Okay, Maria Christina, about the scents that really realign you with the energy of calm, of joy, of peace and love, self-love energy. So hi Hannah and everybody. Yeah, I'm really honored that you're joining, and let me see all the questions. All right. Hi, Deborah. I know it's early for you. So, you know what? I feel like I need a little breathing. Hi, Anna. So nice to see you. How was your week? How do you feel? And you can share about that. First of all, how do you feel now? Here, are you happy with yourself, with your life, with your day, with your energy? Did you feel what was going on with the cosmic energy? Because they were very challenging energy. All right, okay, so okay, Rishi is happy. I love that. Hi everybody, so cool to have you all. So I want you all to just start breathing, and we're not going to do meditation, but I'm going to bring you into the space of high energy and challenging day. And if you can just put a little mention about how challenging it is. I mean, like, not how much, but any key, any focus on the challenge, any emotion, any disturbance. And you don't need to understand. You just need to, if you want to really write about one thing that really is stopping you to be in wellness, Deborah, I love it. I felt cosmic energy. This is the best I've felt in a very long time. Wow, you've been really working on yourself. My God. Conflict with teens. Yeah. Trust the change is a big one. Wow. Trusting the change right now is the biggest one. Okay, I get it. So, stress at work, okay. Okay, let's just bring ourselves into a space of a higher energy, and just let's drop the energy of the day that was maybe harder, maybe stressful, and let's just go for a ride of high energy in the channel energy. And I'm here for that, and that's my love, my gift, my passion. So just breathe in very deeply into your whole body. But also I'm just receiving that you need to breathe in your lungs a fresh new energy. And breathe out. Exhale all the, all this gray energy that we accumulate with worrying and rushing and not trusting, and just breathe in a fresh white energy into yourself, into your body again, and breathe out anything that is not white, anything that is really not pure light. And breathe in this white energy inside yourself through your nose. And really exhale anything that has been a pressure today for you. And just release the grasp on your beliefs about life. Just let go. Just surrender for a second and say, okay, I'm ready to release the tension. I'm ready to embrace my higher light. I'm surrendering right now, and I'm ready to receive energy, wisdom, question, answers into my life. Very deeply, and just feel that you're grounding yourself right now. You're just bringing this beautiful white energy into your crown chakra, and it's just traveling down your spine like a rain of particle of light, and it's really dropping into your root chakra, and you are present in your root chakra. And you're really feeling the merging of energy between your root chakra and Mother Earth. And you are present, your feet are on the ground. You're breathing and you're just exhaling what is not necessary, what is tense. And you're loving it, and you're present. And we have just released a little bit of something that was not necessary, and now we are getting ready to embrace the energy we're going to receive from the channel. And this is not going to be like, a meditation, but it's being in this space of receiving energy, but also question and answers. I say question because sometimes you can receive a question and it works better than an answer, because the answers is yours. It's your answer that works more than anybody else's answers. Yo no puedo traducir todo al mismo tiempo que yo hablo en español, pero quisiera hacerlo una vez próxima. Gracias, Olga. Okay, so let's start with what's going on right now, okay? So, and then we move on to subjects. So, unless there is someone who really want to talk about one subject. But I love the one that is trust the change, because trust the change is literally the subject of now, April months, Aries, Sun in Aries, after the start of, the equinox started this changing period. And I want to share something I lived yesterday, and it came after this progress. So first of all, after the equinox, you receive a lot of changing energies, and you were consciously or not receiving these energies of change in yourself, and you cannot hold on the old energies that need to leave when you receive this cosmic energy, this Mother Earth energy. So it's very interesting because at a human level, we see change in a certain way. And this is a very interesting topic. We think, oh, I want to change my life. I want to change my car. I want to change my house. I want to change my relationship. I want to buy a new clothes, whatever it is, okay? Or I want to create something. And it's very interesting because the soul has a different view on change. So what happened is that we carry energies. And we carry energies from all our life until today, right? And these energies are accumulating all along our life. And what we feel is like, oh, I want to change something, but I don't know what it is. Or you're feeling that something is shifting, or you're feeling depressed or anxious, or you're feeling there's something that needs to shift in me. And you do your homework, you do your spiritual work, etc., which is really crucial. And that's where you're gonna go to the real answer from the soul. But what is very funny is that as we are humans, and as we are, yes, in French also, I'll do it, I promise. As we are human beings, we have a very strong ego. And the minute we feel we need change, what we do is we have this automatic response, which means, oh, sure, I need to change. And your ego is looking at the list that is usually the list of human life, achievement, struggle, competition, comparison. Oh my God, the grass is greener, and I need this green in my life. I need this better car, this better job, this better dress, whatever it is. It's materialistic. It is defined by the world and what you think is success or what you think is good change. So that's very interesting. Why? Because when we feel we need to change, and we are very sensitive, and what happened is that we feel we need to change, and then the automatic response goes to the ego, and the ego has this list, and then we jump into it, and then we get out of the progress, because change comes from deep down. It comes really from that place where I'm reading your comment. The change come really by that. The change come from your depths, and it needs to be answered from your depths. If you feel the change in yourself, or if you feel depression suddenly, or anxiety suddenly, or any emotional change, you need to go inside, and then you need to see where the cosmic energy are going. Are they going into your depths, and you start feeling you are clearing the old energy from your childhood that are limiting you today? Or are you just saying, oh my God, I'm gonna change my car, change my job, da. So because this is a surface level change, and this is not change. This is cosmetic. This is changing a dress. It's not a deep change that's going to change your life, or even changing your house or relationship. It's not going to change your life at all. So the big mistake of humanity is always looking at the surface level. And actually, if you go inside, if you really work with your soul, with your heart, and when you feel that change energy, you need to sit with it and start feeling your emotional state and say, okay, I feel I'm changing, and I feel this period is really triggering an emotion in me. It's triggering something in a relationship. It's triggering something in the relationship I have with my job, the relationship I have with myself. And then you're able to really look at the making of this change in yourself. What Mother Earth is sending you is not to change your car or your job. It's really sending you to say, oops, there is a layer in yourself that you've been carrying for so many years that today is saying, hello, I need to shift, I need to go, because I want to free you. Mother Earth is sending you energy of change to free yourself from your past energies that are really limiting you to evolve, to shift, and to create a real change in your life. And then the car, the job will be not crucial to your change. So trusting the change is very important, but trusting and knowing where it comes from. It doesn't come from your surface. It doesn't come from your ego life or your materialistic life. Materialistic life is basically the end of the change of the end of the chain of your change, of where you have shifted in yourself. When you feel that you let this bubble of energy come to the surface, when you feel that, when you see it coming up, it's because emotionally you feel you've been triggered and you need to shift something. You have to go inside. You have to connect to your inner self. Start writing about these emotions. Start feeling, oh yes, I'm feeling this. And it's challenging, but I'm going to really merge with the energy of Mother Earth right now. She's going to help me. I'm going to really open my consciousness. I'm really praying that I will be able to receive the real message about when did I close my body of energies? When, where, how? And if you don't have the answer, it's totally fine. And you can't have all the answer in one go, because it's not about that. You receive layers of information and layers of energies at the same time. You understand. And if you want to understand what's going on inside, you need to spend time meditating, connecting to your deepest heart, to your feeling in your guts, to your feeling in your root chakra, to your feeling in your heart chakra, your throat chakra. How is your third eye? How is your crown chakra? So basically checking in, how is your energy? How are your energy chakra? How is your body feeling? And now I'm going to the body. Why? Because the body is going to be your first messenger. And it's going to tell you, I feel that ache. And it's funny because in Chinese medicine, changing of season is so important, because your body is going to show a lot of transformation or weakness, etc., etc. And that's why they always advise to really follow the change of energy with acupuncture. So the body is really telling you, I'm shifting and I need your help. And it's the same thing with a spiritual being inside, with your heart, with your soul. And when you are able to really feel what's going on in your heart chakra, in your soul energy, you're going to be able to transform it from the depths. And then the change outside is going to be relevant to you. It's not going to be so dramatic. And then if you receive a news about a big change in your life, it's gonna really be linked to that inner work, and you got to say, oh, okay, I get it, I understand. I'm working on expanding my work, but if I'm working on that expansion in my inner self, I really will be able to really expand that project at a human level, at a 3D level. So it's very interesting, because the more you work inside and connect with your higher self inside, or your soul, the more you connect there and you work and you just let all the memories, all these energies, the patterns, the blockages come to your surface. And the more you just surrender and say, okay, I'm ready to understand what is blocking me, why I am not able to speak in public, or whatever it is, or why this relationship is always triggering my anger, my shame, whatever. So this space in you are just showing you that you have brought a limitation to who you are in this moment in time, a long time ago, but you carrying it. So the equinox energy, the changing feeling we have in the air, in the elements, in the cosmic energy, are all here. Like basically it feels like your layers are being shaken, and the one that needs to leave will appear to you. And it's quite magical, but it's really about magnetic and attraction. So the soul knows when it's time to let go of something that is really heavy on you and doesn't allow you to progress and express the soul path and the soul passion and the soul purpose. So in that manner, the soul and the soul is mirroring the cosmic energy. So cosmic and soul are just bringing you all you need. Yeah, actually, all you need. It's not against you, it's for you. It's to help you process and let out everything that is really impeding you to express your purpose and your passion. So when you feel that the change is triggering you, it's challenging you, you feel confused or unbalanced, yes, it's normal, totally normal. And if it's not, is it change? But you have to know, as human beings, we are obsessed with habits. And that's why it's challenging. That's why you always want something that is smooth. And actually change would be smooth if you were always, connected to the message and this. But you are in the world. And when you're always in the world, you're not always in your soul state, and you need to go out and you receive information, you are triggered, and you need to compete, and you need to this and to please. And so you very often in these energies that are going to trigger your emotions. So that's why you receive at the same time the energy of Mother Earth wanting you to change, and the world is also asking you more things. So you feel like, how can I juggle with all that? Am I able to maintain that change energy? And you may not feel really able to, but you are. And if you're not feeling this change energy, there are two reasons. Maybe you don't need to change, but the second reason is also, are you not listening? Are you trying to avoid any kind of change that is proposed by mothers and by your soul right now, by your soul purpose? So yes, it's a very challenging season of changing, but it's a blessing. It's totally a blessing, because you are now able really to open kind of your Akashic records, opening your inside, opening your soul book, and say, oh wow, I want to do this passion. I want to express this. I want to create from my passionate heart, from my gifted heart. And I've never been able to. But today I feel like there are energies that are really shaking me. And I feel the energy are more possible. And it's an amazing time to really grab that energy. Actually, it's confusing and it's really putting you in strange state. But wow, what an opportunity. It's the moment, guys, to wake up and say, okay, I'm going to grab this moment of life, of spring, of how I'm changing. I'm maybe confused and unbalanced, but I'm going to do my best to work on it. To really feel I can meditate, I can dance, I can run, I can find my balance. I can find my incredible energy inside myself that is going to really bring me to that knowledge of myself, really finding what is stopping me to reach that potential. What is really just telling me I can't all the time since I'm 5, where actually I feel I can, but I never was able to express it, I wanted to be a singer, and I've never been able to really pass the barrier of going to singing teacher or going on stage, whatever it is. Because you have like a screen, like a barrier inside your inner self that is saying you will never be a singer. This is not for you. You should be ashamed. You should be guilty. You should be afraid, whatever it is. So this is, I'm taking small example. Thank you, Amy. And thank you, Lindsay, Judith, and everybody sending me lots of heart and love. And I'm sending you back love. Thank you, Lindsay. God bless you too. And Lindsay is releasing a new single. So maybe I was talking about singing for that. Bless you all to be here. So in that vibe of change, anybody wants to say or describe something I didn't touch yet? And we all can, there is so much to say about it. Just saying hi to everyone. Cheers to you. Hello, hello. Yes. So, very interestingly, a few days ago, it was during the weekend actually. Hi, Joe. Thank you. Very interesting during I've been going through it and keep meditating to stay positive and focused. Yeah, and it is really a moment to hold on to your core and to your positive energy, and know that change doesn't come like a soft breeze. It always comes with turbulences. Because why? Because we are so used to our protection inside. We have so many protection. The struggle is real. Yes, I know. The protections, actually, it's very bizarre, because what we do when we're young, we're not able to talk because we are your parents, your family, whatever. It's just really trying to limit you in a frame so you are acceptable in the society, and you create those protection, which is limits, which are you who have created the protection. And the turbulence come with that right now. It's like the wind is blowing so hard that these protections are just wobbly, and you feel different, and you feel, if the protection leave, you feel naked. You feel, oh my God, I can't go in society like that. I can't be myself in a safe environment inside myself if I'm not protected by these limitation. And I didn't want to say a lie, because I don't want you to feel that I'm criticizing. It's not negative, because this protection helped you to survive where you were not able to defend, to be sovereign at that time. Because when you're very young in a society who is completely disconnected from the energy of the soul and unconditional love, expression of the soul, passion, etc., and limiting you are a kid, and the kid needs protection, and the kid is very smart. And that's very interesting to think about it, that the protection that are in yourself are coming from a very smart brain to create it. But one day we need to let go, otherwise we will never be able to express the full gift of who we are. So what I find fascinating is how the soul is working with the cosmic energy. So it feels, when I say that, like the soul has a meeting with the planets, right? So, and that's what is fascinating. The soul and the cosmic energy, they're coming from the same source. And when the soul needs to expand in your life, usually it will always manifest that desire when the cosmic energy are helping it. So it's not like the soul have a meeting with the planet and suddenly they decide, oh, I'm going to send some changing energy and she's going to be obliged to listen to the change. It's just that the soul it's like a birthing of a moment that is now. You are called to shine. You are called to express who you are. And the cosmic energy and your soul are one, and they're just pushing you forward. and they're just showing you, and that's the magic, is that they are showing you sign by sign how much your protection are heavy. So the energy of spring, what it does, it brings you a feeling of heaviness in your protection. It brings you a knowledge that, wow, I'm using this low energy like shame or guilt in my relationship, and I've been doing that for 30 years. But listen, now it's not as easy as before, and suddenly relationship can be clashing, or you can get angry, or you can feel like this shame is really, you feel enough, it's enough, I want to express myself. And this, you never felt it so much for so many years, you know. And suddenly, that's the shift. That's how the soul is talking to you. It's showing you bits by bits. Wow, at the job, I can't stand that anymore. I cannot stand to lie about myself. Or I want to show how much gifted I am in design, or whatever it is. And you feel the push. And you feel also that situations are changing, or they are not acceptable to you anymore. Change, courage, and take a chance to make a change. Thank you, Karen Ruimy. So yes, courage is absolutely needed in this kind of period, is really holding on your truth and knowing that if you are shaken, is for good reason, and just embrace that change. And also, I want to say that the more you know, the more you know about how the energy are around you, and the more you know about your protection, and the more you praying and surrendering to the change, and say, okay, I'm ready, I want to know more, I want my consciousness to open and raise to this new change, the more you're going to be able to have a smooth transformation. You'll be surprised how much the protection are going to show up, how much the message from the world, from people, from your job, from nature, from the bus station showing you I love myself, or I need to change whatever it is. You're gonna be surprised, like if you open your mind to what's going on, how much you're gonna get messages, and how much the protection will feel lighter the more you're embracing the situation. So like this, someone is talking, surrendering is a magic state in your spiritual path. Why? Because so when you have a barrier in your spiritual process, where you don't know how to progress, where you have a very difficult relationship with someone around you, and you want to progress, but you feel each time you're trying to progress, you regress. Or if you are not understanding this self-limitation from childhood, and it's hard to understand, so what you need to do, and this is so crucial, it is to really take a moment and really find inside yourself a space of surrendering and praying. Like surrendering and praying are really the key to really open up your consciousness, to really open up your mind to receive what is blocked. So open your mind, and the consciousness is opening yourself with the prayer and the surrendering to really open up the field of knowledge, of wisdom, of understanding. And the law of attraction will respond to you with answers, with symbol, with signs, and it will repeat and repeat until you get it and you can progress and shift. So surrendering is not saying, oh, I have no courage, I'm going away. No, it's exactly the opposite. It's knowing knowing that your higher self, your connection to the planets and to the higher being will absolutely help you work and open up yourself to your own higher consciousness, to your own self-knowledge. And this is so important because spiritual progress is not only about being alone in your corner, in yourself, in your higher self. No. Spiritual progress is really about companionship, and it is with spirit. It is with your higher self. It is with your ancestors, with your master, your guides, with Mother Earth, with the planets. So, and this is very interesting actually. Let me read if anybody... Yes. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, that's where you are right now. Cherise Fontaine. Okay, great. Great. And I'm here. I can see you commenting and I love it. Yeah. So Christine is aware of her anger and acknowledge and let go. Yes, Christine. This is a very interesting question about being angry at a situation, and the anger comes back regularly, and we call it anger management. And I want to say, so anger is telling you that you are not expressing yourself and the way you should, the way you are, and it's not about the world. It's about you are not honoring your own energy, and the minute you're going to work on that, and it will take a few months, the more you work on it, and the more you honor your energy inside, in everything that you are, and you write about it, you meditate, you honor who you are, you understand who you are, you acknowledge who you are, you really expand more and more this knowledge and this wisdom of who you are and where you need to express and how much. The world around you is going to transform, and this level of anger is going to reduce because you are open to yourself. You're listening to yourself. The problem with anger is also showing a frustration of not listening to oneself. It's not completely about people not listening to you. Are you listening to who you are? Are you spending time about it? Don't limit that self-understanding by the power of your mind and your ego, who already wants to understand everything. Yes, okay, I hope it helps, Christine. Cherise. I see. Great. Okay, Christine. Cherise, my transition out of my joy into something new and still a no is making me anxious, which is normal. All right. Great. So you have left a job. Whether this is a big courage, and actually I'm really I always admire it. I've done that in my youth, and I really I always admire people who really understand that their own well-being and actually trust into your future is bigger than really holding on into a situation that is really ruining your energy. It's quite a very courageous act, but it's simply a self-loving act, and it's only bringing you incredible moment of self-discovery and moment of transcendence, and then it manifests into physical life. So I think congratulations, Cherise, and anything I can do to help you. You need to really start breathing inside your heart, because what it is there is an inner child panic, because the job is always a big security. It's a nice frame. It's like replacing your parents or your school. And when you leave a job, even if it's really annoying and not loving you, I think it's we tap into this inner child panic where, oh my God, I'm alone. I am not protected. I don't have a job. I don't have money. I don't have a salary, etc. And I don't have companions. So I think you need to spend time with your inner child and bring it peace and let it speak to you. Let it guide you into your passion and let it guide you in that peaceful moment. And from there, you can recreate a new life. Okay, Cherise? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, please take care of your inner child in your meditation. You have, so the inner child panic is really, you have to find ways to find peace in your heart, but also you need to express joyful in joyful activity to really feel the inner joy, the inner child joy, really, and just feel that you take that inner child in your arms and spend time with it and let it speak to you. It's so important, and just calm it down. Bring the energy of Mother Mary, and it's not religious. It's just a goddess mother. The Mother Mary is the symbol of the energy of the mother. It's caring, it's cradling the inner child. And that's very interesting that I'm talking about Mother Mary. She comes sometimes to me. And I'm not Catholic, so you understand. Yes, you understand. It's not about Catholic, any religious belief. Is that Mother Mary is the pure essence of the mother, of the caring, and it's nourishment for the soul. But also it's caring for the inner child. And when you are in this meditation with your inner child, bring the love from Mother Mary or Mother Earth or the goddess, and put this inner child in the arm of Mother Mary and let it be cradled, loved, cared, soothed, and healed by this energy. It's really healing. And I received Mother Mary a few days ago. Yesterday. Why? And this is a very, very esoteric moment I have spent, and I'm sure a few of you who follow me regularly have felt that this week. Yes, Cherise, enjoy that. So the thing is, yesterday with these changing energies, I really felt a moment of void, and I was like, wow, my God, I don't feel anything with my soul. I don't feel anything with my ego. And I felt like, well, where am I? I feel nothing. I went dancing. I felt like barely I was passionate because I'm a super passionate and professional dancer. And I felt like, well, this is a moment that is very randomly void. You know, it came to me a few hours and then I received Mother Mary. And then Mother Mary told me, this is a moment. It's like in between dimensions. And because when you change your energy, when you allow that transformation inside yourself to receive new energy from your soul, that is really bringing you the next chapter of your purpose, or the opening of a new gift, or an ancient gift, an older gift that you didn't allow to come to the surface. What happened is that you leaving a skin away. Right? The old layer, the old limitation, the old pattern is leaving you a void. It's literally physical. It's feeling physical. You're leaving a void. You're leaving a space. And that space, there is a little panic from the inner child. And Mother Mary came to soothe me and say, okay, you are fine. And actually that space of void, the inner child is panicking. It's almost like when it came to this life, like, ooh la la, what is that? I don't know what it is. This new life, soul to baby, right? So she came to soothe me. So Sherry, it's a similar thing, but I'm going to talk to all of you. When you transform inside of you and you really allow leaving that old skin, you'll feel a moment of void. And this is actually pure essence of yours. It's a moment of rewriting your life, rewriting your future, and opening your consciousness to whatever you need to express in this life. And it's a pure essence moment, and it's a big gift. It doesn't mean you won't panic, I'm telling you, because it's not something we like to feel or think, because we always think, we always feel, we may be up or down, positive or negative, but it's very, very rare when you don't feel, you don't think. Something to explore. Okay, okay, cool. Yes, someone asked me, Christine, yes, live meditation on Sunday. Yep. Sunday, it's Christine. Yeah, Kartikeya Sharma. You worry about time passing. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see the other question. I have a lot of anger issues. Yes, anger starts with yourself. And listening to your anger is very important to know where it stems from. Where did you forget yourself, and where did you not listen to yourself? And these come or go again. And sorry, 1 second. Again, it's something from childhood. It's a moment where you didn't allow yourself to listen to yourself, and you believed in others. And that starts with a small anger. And with life, because you repeat this forgetting, this oblivion, the anger really grow and grow. And then you think it's coming from people and situation, and it's not. People are just here to push the button about, hey, you don't love yourself enough. You need to listen to who you are, to your voice, to your expression. Okay? All right. Okay, so let's go to Kartikeya Sharma. I always worry about time that passing is... Wow, interesting. Why? First of all, before I answer to you, Kartikeya, sorry, I'm not doing suspense, but my friend, I forgot your name. You asked me a question on the stories, and I need to really honor that. And she asked me, I think it's Taru. Taru, are you here still? She was asking me how to attract your soulmate. So we talked about that 2 weeks ago, and I promised to continue, and I will. I think it's a whole session, but I have good news for you, because I have created a workshop webinar that will happen about this subject. Hi Doga. It will happen about that subject on the 24th of April. So how to attract your soulmate. We're going to work on your heart, your attraction inside your heart, and what is going on in yourself, what is going on inside your heart. What are you attracting? Are you creating a space for self-love? Are you attracting what is in yourself? So I'm going to work at the soul level and then work on your intention. So it's not at all superficial. It's not at all a word. I'm not going to tell you how to dress up to find a mate. I'm going to really go deep down inside yourself and reconstruct the energy of your attraction field. So it's going to be quite amazing in terms of energy, and I will channel, as usual, the goddess and the masters. So I hope you can come. And so that's to answer the question of Taru, I think. I don't know if you're still here. Okay, yeah. So time passing is stressing you, Kartikeya. So this is a very big topic about time and how we are listening. So you have to know that time is what you make. Time doesn't exist if you don't exist, if you don't think. If you are understanding that time is part of your essence, when you're creating your life, you're creating with 3D and time. You're manifesting the life that you're creating in your thinking, in your feeling. If you're thinking that it's threatening, it will threaten you. If you think that time is a limited matter, it will be a limited matter. But you have to know that time is in your hand. And the more you feel you're expanded, the more you are asking that time is on your side, that you are creating a beautiful life and you're creating a beautiful time, and you are not depending on a clock, because the clock is outside of you. I want you to understand that time is inside of you, is whatever you want it to be. It's not a fake law that's going to apply to you. The minute you are really embracing your expansive nature, your connection to your soul, the more you will see, when you are really expanded, when you have this aha moment, you are totally suspended from time. So this is this extreme, but at the other extreme is that time panic. It's like, oh my God, I don't have time. Oh my God, time is passing. And the more you hear, the more the clock become really like a torturer. Because the more you give energy to that fear, the more time is becoming your policeman and your master. And you really putting yourself out of yourself. When you come back in yourself, time is your friend. Because soul is eternal. Soul doesn't work in time. Soul work on rhythm. Soul work on energies. And the energy are not limited in time. You know, and we know, you know, there is a very good example to make you understand about time. When you go to a place regularly, okay, like every 6 months I go to Morocco, okay, so every 6 months or every 3 months, whatever the number of months, you go regularly to a space, a place. So I go to Morocco, come back, go to Morocco, come back, da 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 da. So you think, oh, it's in February, it's in January, blah 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 blah. So the mind has this all way to create a calendar, create rules, boxes, data, clock, etc. And then when you come back to Morocco again and you can feel that the 6 months in between the trips doesn't exist. It's just like, it's weird. It's like, okay, I was here yesterday, or I was here 6 months ago. So I want you to say, and I'm sure you all had this experience, when you have cycles like that of going back to the same place, you feel like time has not passed, and that all the moment I went to Morocco, I'm merging into one moment in Morocco. And this is showing you that time is really a creation of the mind. And if you don't live completely in your mind and you really connect to the energy of Morocco, it's only one moment. It's a big bubble of energies. I don't know, Kartiki, if it just triggers some understanding in yourself that the more you panic about time passing, the more you just live outside yourself. And then you are only this panic. But if you come back in your heart and you know that time is doing its thing and you're doing your thing, and you'll see how it's just marrying and just really working in harmony, you're going to be amazing. And you're going to leave that anxiety. Have to work on that. Don't put yourself in the clock. Put yourself in your heart. And believe that you have that power. Cosmic Gypsy. We're going to do the last question. Anybody wants to comment on time or anything we talk about? Mother Mary, inner child panic, whatever it is. All right. Cool. Can you speak? Alors, Cosmic Gypsy, can you speak on how pregnancy might affect? It's funny because my energy is not in my words, it's in my energy. So sometimes when it's like that, I have difficulty to talk. Marie Witt, so true. Every time I go back to Sweden to see my parents, it felt like no time has passed. Constantly in Kairos time, never Chronos. I know, my love. It's totally, because it's true. It's the experience that are joining. There's no time. So you think you go away, you come back, you say bye, you cry, you come. It's just merge again and merge again. And actually, time with your parents is one bubble. And there is this continuation. And if you think, when we leave this life and we come back, it's continuation. But we don't know because we're human. We think we die and then we come back, and we suffer. That's how we are. How much work we have to do to expand our consciousness. It's fascinating. Kartiki. That's not true, Kartiki. You know, Kartiki, think about that. You already have lived in your future. It's only the mind of human being who tell you that there is a past and there is a future and there is a present. No. The mind is really creating this, it's like a wire, but actually it's one energy. You already are in your future. My God, Morgan loves, I'm finishing almost. I have to answer to pregnancy might affect the ascension process. For example, does it accelerate or slow it down? It's your choice, my love, but usually it can help you go really fast because the baby that is within you is coming with a full gear soul energy. If you tap into that soul and you partner, oh my God, it's amazing. I had this experience because I have 3 kids. And my first kid was like very high energy in myself, in my belly, and I had anxiety because I was afraid of the energy he was bringing me, and you are more sensitive when you're pregnant. There's no doubt. You are in the process of creation. You're very close to the soul of the baby, but also to your soul. You're very close to the ancestors' lineage energy. You're very close to the creative process, and you have choice. You're not obliged to be sensitive, but if you are already sensitive or empath or whatever, and we all are, by the way, you are able to carry an amazing channeling energy. So actually, instead of being afraid, try to embrace that gift and really embrace the fact that you can have an ascension process that is much quicker because the energy of pregnancy just open your mind much wider. It's a big gift, very big gift. Morgan, what did you say? Resentment? God, it's hard. Okay, I can't. Sorry, someone talked to me in German. I don't understand. That's one language I don't understand. I'm gonna finish on Morgan. I can't stand not answering question. Morgan, can you talk about feeling unappreciated by loved ones? My love, you have to know, the most important person in the room is you. Are you appreciating deeply who you are? Are you really? Are you waiting for people to love you? Then that's the mistake. They will never love you until you love yourself. And that's the key. And they are triggering you by not appreciating you, for you to be triggered to understand that huge key that you have to love yourself. You have to appreciate yourself. If you need time for that, take the time, take the space. Love yourself. Find the best activity, the best passion, the best self-care, the best self-love activities. Try to build up that, and you will mirror self-love. You will be appreciated. Whatever you do is for you right now, before you are appreciated by others. Don't expect people to appreciate you. It's really like, be the flower. Do you think the flower is telling me, oh, do you love me? No. The flower is beautiful. She's happy. She's just expressing her smell. She's just expressing her color. I say her because I'm French. And that's why you want this flower. Okay? So really respect who you are. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I love you. I had a very good time. And let's see what kind of... I'm going to say bye. You can write here any more question for the future if you want. Thank you, Marie-Witt. My pleasure. By the way, I'm going to take some pictures. Oh, great. Thank you, Arshana. That's amazing. Thank you for your very nice comments. So next meeting is on Sunday, and it's gonna be live meditation. Then if you are interested by this incredible webinar we're having, it's gonna be about how to attract your soulmate. And I know it's I mean, a lot of people are wanting to come because it's about, you know, it's about what we want mostly in life very often. But it's all about recreating this attraction energy. And yeah, I'm taking a picture because I want to say thank you to all of you. Okay. Let me check if we can put some music. I'm going to stop talking for a while. Voila. Let's put some good music that is a bit uplifting. Tu vas mettre ça. Hope you enjoyed. Let me... Thank you, Maria Christina. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you, Anan, Morgan. Thank you so much. I love Indre. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you, Gypsy Doga. Me too. I'm gonna do a breathing and a dancing now. I need to release a lot of this energy. You take care. Great, Anan, I'm really happy. Merci, Joe. I'm gonna post it anyway if you want to really listen to it. La 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 la. see so many people came today. It's beautiful. I have a few crazy guys, but that's okay. Hope I can do French one time for you, Uda. Of your comments. Bye Rachel, love your name. Bye Blota, bye Kalmar. You take care. Love you.